Hello and welcome to Titanium Talar's Tarot, and today I'll be doing a reading for Cancer. Okay, so this is going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto. So basically any planet or star you have in your chart under Cancer. If you do, great. If you don't, great as well. You probably have a message in here for you, so keep an ear out, okay? And if you are a cross-watcher, I welcome you with open arms because heaven knows I was a cross-watcher for many a video myself, so I get you and I got you. Now, the way I work is that I first pull cards from the Radlech Valentine Fairy Tarot deck, then I clarify those with Brian Froud's Fairy Oracle, and finally, if I need any further clarification, I use Sylvia Netzer's Mirror Truth Lenormand deck. Now, we all have an intuition, and it's key that we learn how to use it, so check out the video I post on Monday for that. And a reading is like a snapshot of the possible future that might arise if you continue doing what you've been doing up to this point. If you don't like the ending of your reading, change what you're doing. So simple as that. Now, with that being said, let's get into your cards. My Cancers. Yep. My sister, the Cancer. Well, I have one placement of Cancer in my chart. Can't remember where, but I do. Oh. Release in the reverse. So, something is not being let go of. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message. And ego pointing towards the left. Interesting. So please, angels and guides, anyone who has good who has a message for my Cancers, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week by clarifying what is coming. Please, angels and guides. Next card, Ace of Winter. Okay. Please, well, actually, and the Four of Winter at the bottom of the deck. Huh. Okie dokie. Please, angels and guides, anyone who has good, who has a message for my Cancers, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone with the highest good who has a message for my Cancers. And you got Queen of Spring in the upright with the moon at the bottom of the deck. You got 3 majors on the board. Interesting. Okay, next, let us clarify. Yep. Okay. By the way, I use selenite on my decks because it's a card, stone of purification. So please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message. Ooh. For my, I didn't finish. Jeez. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Cancers, please come forward and share why the release card is here in the reverse. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Cancers, why is this release card in the reverse? Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good. And we got the Laum with the Glenkener at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Cancers, please come forward and share why the Ego card is here pointing towards the left. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Cancers, please come forward and share why the Ego card is here pointing towards the left. please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good. And you got the journeyman with honesty at the bottom of the deck, followed by gotcha, surprise, and topsy-turvets. Okie dokie. So please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Cancers, please come forward and share why the Ace of Winter is followed by the Four of Winter. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Cancers, please come forward and share. And you got Callum the Poet with Los Cunas at the bottom of the deck. Oh. And Iris the Rainbow wanted to come. And there's Penelope Dreamweaver behind that. Interesting. Okay. So please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Cancers, please come forward and share why the Queen of Spring and the Moon card and the Moon card are here, please, for my Cancers. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Cancers, please come forward and share why the Queen of Spring and the Moon are here. And you got Singer of Healing with Indy at the bottom of the deck. Ooh. Okay. Indy is followed by Lady of the Harvest, as well as the Singer of Transfiguration, as well as Sylvanius and Geo the Slow. Alrighty then. Okie dokie. Let's go. So we got Release in the Reverse. Now, Release in the Reverse would be you're not letting go of something from the past, and due to it, new beginnings might take some time coming in, and you've decided to stay put and not move on. This is a okay, it's really detailed. I feel like something is popping out from where it should be hidden. Now, this could be in regards to body parts, or in regards to like bruises or scars, something like that. But something, you know what? I've never noticed this on this card. I've never noticed this. I have never noticed this. Very interesting. I've always thought that Renaissance dresses are very low halter. Like they cut off here. I mean, it's pretty close. And for some reason today, I just noticed that, you know, it is really close because they're not covered. I was like, what? And if you don't catch the drift of it, that's good. Now, so maybe she's in such a wreck because of her not being able to let go, that she let herself go. Which is odd, because she's got peacock feathers, or at least there are peacocks behind her, or there's a peacock on this card, and for some reason it does not, like, maybe she let go of herself. She let her appearance slip away, which is odd because peacocks look beautiful. They're beautiful birds. You know, beautiful colors. Green, blue. Oh, whatever. I'm getting lost in the picture. Now, the card's clarifying that. So you haven't moved on something, and you're having a little difficulty moving on, because to you it represents unconditional. To you, you're unconditionally giving to a connection, while as in reality, well, possibly the other person I must be saying something right. Possibly not the other person, but you. Okay? You are under an illusion. You are in a delusion. You feel like this strong attraction to this person, and that's why you can't stop. Like, I know I was in this situation at some point. I was enthralled by this individual, and it did not pan out so well. So I just had no other choice but to let the connection go. But it took a while. It took 2 years for me to really rid myself of this connection. I was like, oh, hell to the nay, I am not going to lose my own self-respect for this. No. So, next card is the ego card, pointing towards the left. Now the ego card is the devil card in this deck. Okay, and the ego card, but first of all, cards pointing towards the left to me mean that they're happening slowly, or they happen in the past. So here it says the illusion of being trapped, which you are currently in. Now, for me, this happened in the past. For you, that might be what you are currently going through, or might go through. Placing too much importance on material items. Getting caught up in fear or worry. Now, the main issue while I was in this state was mostly fear or worry. Fear of losing the connection. Let me tell you something. If they don't give you your value's worth, they don't deserve you. So let them lose you, and it's their fault, and it's their I'm sorry for them, but you are better. Okay, so why shed tears on a person who is not going to give you what you're worth? Nay. And I know you're probably thinking, but Talat, this is what I wanted. Like, the connection is so deep, the connection is so real. I mean, I understand. But you have to also understand that who is more important, the connection or you? For your life, I would say you. Because without you, your life will cease. You know? But that differs for person to person, because some of you might be mothers, others of you might be grandmoms, I don't know, right? I'm just saying, keep a little dignity, like keep a connection with yourself, because you're worth it, okay? If you lose connection with yourself completely, will you be setting the right example to your children or your grandchildren or the people around you? Nay, you will not. So, I suggest you find the happy balance, which will differ from person to person because of their own personal life experience. So, I can't really talk for everyone, but all I'm saying is that everybody has moments where they have to take care of someone else more than they take care of themselves. But they should always remember that if they don't have the necessary tools to take care of someone else, will that person be able to count on you? Nay, because you will be like driving yourself in the ground, fatiguing yourself, and not taking care of yourself. That's all I'm gonna say. Now, next card. Well, the first card clarifying that is the ego. Now, the ego talks... The journeyman. I read the other card. Okay, the journeyman. And the journeyman talks of adventure, independence, polishing of skills, and travel. Didn't I say that you need to have a little bit of... You need to take care of yourself just a tad? You know? I mean, if you're a stay-at-home mom who needs to take care of kids, I get it. But now with Amazon being so like widespread and being able to ship whatever you want to your house, the possibility of being able to pamper yourself at home by ordering something offline is not so far-fetched. Now, I don't know what the issue, the money issue is at home, so I'm sorry if I'm talking out of turn, but just take what I'm saying as a suggestion, okay? Now, next card, you got the journey. I did say you got the journeyman. So, travel. Independence is the word that stood out to me. Because you now know that being obsessed by something is okay, but not to the point where you lose yourself. Right? Not to the point where you lose yourself. Because I'll give you an example. When I was like I did my bachelor's degree, and at the beginning I did like one class, then I did 2 classes, and then I took 3, and 3 is like my limit, and I did nothing but study, go to school, and take transport, because I live far away from my university, and so it was a very long ride every single, when I had to go, you know, and like, I don't live anywhere near my library, my university's library, so it was a lot of going and coming. And I mean, I did nothing for 3 years. I only gave my attention to that. And I was like, I don't feel whole and complete if I do this. I don't feel like myself. And so that's when I decided to not pursue something that obsessively. It can be detrimental, at least for me. Now, I don't know your story. Listen to what your intuition tells you. That is what I said at the beginning of every reading. Don't listen to me, listen to your intuition. If your intuition tells you that this does not make sense, don't listen to it, okay? If it does, well then great. But if not, don't listen to it. And I have this whole spiel just to say honesty. Be honest with yourself. Know what is for you and what isn't. Basically. Then you have gotcha. And once you do listen to yourself and listen to your inner voice, you will be surprised. You'll be surprised at what you can accomplish. And if you find yourself in a rut or unable to make heads or tails of what I'm saying, just try and change your viewpoint. Try and change your viewpoint to see how important your health is, your frame of mind is, and all of the above. Because it really, really is. Now, the next set of cards you guys got start off with the Ace of Winter, then followed by the Four of Winter. Now, the Ace of Winter, okay, talks of new ideas and new ideas. So it says, don't be deterred by challenges along the way. It's important to communicate clearly and accurately amazing new ideas that should be implemented. And then you got the Four of Winter. Now the Four of Winter talks of set aside your concerns for now. You can make a decision later. Solutions that come from meditation. The need for more sleep or a vacation. So you have this new idea and you're definitely looking to expand on it and to put it into practice, except it is suggested that you actually first go within and figure out what it is that you really need to do to make this new idea a success. Right? Yep. Then the cards clarifying that are Talm the Poet, which says erotic energy, laughter, not getting into serious mischief, clear sight, and poetry. Basically, in order for you to have really clear sight about what you need to do, you need to go within and figure out what is it you are led to do. Okay, next you have Los Cunas, which talks of sunken treasure, discovery of self, adventure. So that is just reiterating the Four of Winter, because the Four of Winter is going within. Four of Winter, Four of Swords is going within and figuring out what you need to do to move forward. Next, you have Iris of the Rainbow, which talks of hope, promise for the future. Now, basically, when you go within, in order to gain clear sight on what it is that you need to do, you will be very hopeful for the future possibility of what is coming, right? Next is Penelope Dreamweaver, which talks of inspiration, magical dreams, visions. So once you have hope for the future, you are the new. Anyway, the song, I don't know all the words. So you have hope, and then having the hope will allow you to have visions. Now, this card says visions, but you can also visualize, which is you actively putting that intention in your mind to attract what it is you want to you. Okay? Now, the next set of cards is the Queen of Spring, which is a brilliant, loyal, talented, friendly individual. At the bottom of the deck, at the bottom of the card, it says, believe in yourself. Wonderful people want to help you. Maintain a balance between work and home life. So, I'm getting stay-at-home, I'm getting moms, I'm getting dads. There is a way for you to keep a balance between your work and home life. There is. And then you got the moon. The moon is a card of Pisces. Now, this card says, powerful intuitive epiphanies, letting go of worry and fear, understanding the truth of a situation. And so, people want to help you, and what you are coming to grips with is why they want to help you achieve your desires. Yet again. And so the reason why they want to help you achieve your desires is because they feel like it will be healing to a certain extent. Let it be physical, mental, or spiritual healing. They are totally for it. They're like, yes, help me. Next, you have Indi, which talks of indecision, but also making a decision. So maybe your aim is to help people, but in which way you have no clue how. Right? So maybe you're going to decide on a commitment and you're going to stick to it, because there's also commitment here on this card. Next is the Lady of the Harvest. Now, the Lady of the Harvest talks of completion, liberation, alright, and release. Well, actually, it's completion, grief, loss, harvest, and release. Well, completion is partly liberating, you know. Next, you have the Singer of Transfiguration. So once you are liberated from whatever it is that you had going on before, it will completely transform you. See, you will get healed. You'll also be transformed. Mind, you'll also be transformed. Yeah. Or transcend something, or metamorph into something else. Next, you have Sylvanus. Now, Sylvanus talks of truth cutting through deception, clarity. So all this healing and this growth and this completion will allow you to see clearly through the possible BS. Okay. Next, you have Geo the Slow. Now, Geo the Slow talks of past cycles of time, slowness, waiting, patience. So this is about slow time passing. It might be a cycle. It might take some time for this to fully heal. It might like take a week, is what I'm getting. So instead of losing hope, try to see how you can make it heal faster. Okay? So that is all that I have for you guys this week, my beautiful Cancers. This is all that I have for you guys this week. If you like this and if you'd like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below, and it'll be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and my prize. Now, like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and click on that notification bell to be notified when I post new stuff, as well as leaving me a comment, because I adore comments. I read them all. I might not answer all of them, but I absolutely read them all. And with that being said, my gorgeous Cancers, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I will see you next time, okay? Bye!